Hey guys, it's Tinker Daily here today, and I am bringing you I think I called it a model home duplex. I'm not entirely sure where my inspiration for this came from. I think I was just kind of sick and tired of building the same sort of square builds, I guess. And then I decided, you know what, let's turn it into a duplex, instead of one house. So that's actually what I ended up doing, and yeah, that's what you'll get. Well, this is the first half of it, but I have a little more exciting news. The thing I've been teasing for the last however many days I've been teasing it. Um, I think I'm gonna finally tell you guys. I'm definitely gonna tell you guys in the next video, but I thought, you know what, I'll tell you a video early. For the entirety of February, I am coming out with a build every single day. But not just any old build, but I am doing what I believe is called the A to Z challenge. I've never done it before. I've kind of thought about it for a while, thinking like I really want to kind of do a challenge where every day I go A to Z, but that's only 26 days. So why don't I do it in February, because it'll be like the easiest time to do it. Because then I'll only have 2 extra days left over. So I'm going to, for the last 2 days, put out a vote. It's probably going to be on my Discord, so make sure you check out my Discord. It is in the description, and it is also on my, like, if you go to my channel page, it's in the banner, in the links, or it's in the about section in the links. But if you really can't find it, comment down below that you can't find it, and I will put it in the comments. Hopefully that'll work. If it doesn't, then look, it's in the description of this video. It's in the description of pretty much all my videos. So yeah, I'm gonna put it down to a vote over there. But the ideas that you guys vote on are also ideas that you give. So yeah, you guys are gonna put the ideas over there and then vote on them. I might throw a couple ideas in, but realistically, I want it to be you guys voting. I don't really like. Obviously I want to take part, and I'll vote. But if I vote for something that only gets a couple of votes, whereas like all these other builds that I'm like, I don't really want to do it. If that gets all the votes, I'll do that. So long story short, that's what I'm doing next month. I've already started, so I am, after recording this video and then part 2 of this, I will be doing the E-build. I don't want to tell you what they are just yet. I guess it'll be kind of like you'll find out on the day, because I have them all decided. The only one I don't have decided is the one that I am actually building today, and it's going to be either a coin toss, or I'll ask my roommate to choose, depending on what happens, I guess. Like, depending on my roommate responds in time or not. Otherwise I'm going with a coin toss. And yeah, other than that, everything else has been decided. Some of these things I don't know how I'm going to even do them, because it's just gonna, like, I don't know. The later down the month, I think after build the J build, I will have plenty of time to, or even like the J build, I will have plenty of time to figure it out and build and whatever. But before that, I've got so much stuff to do. I've got assessments and uni notes and plans with people, and you know, mentioned last video I might be going traveling. Decided not to. So yeah, I'm here trying to smash out as much work as possible. So today's gonna be very busy. Tomorrow will kind of like, I still got things to do. I've got lots of things to do. But hopefully tomorrow and the day after it should kind of relax a little bit. And then getting into next week, it'll be just consistent work, but as long as I keep on top of it, it won't be too busy, if that makes sense. I sometimes overdo myself. I give myself too much to do and not enough time. Give myself too high expectations, stress myself out, and then nothing gets done. So, fingers crossed that I don't keep doing that to myself, because I definitely want to get this stuff done. But yeah, kind of enough of me rambling about that. If you're excited about that, let me know down in the comments below. If you have any ideas, I'm not going to say no to your ideas. I would love to hear them, because even if I don't do them in this A to Z challenge, that doesn't mean I can't do them in the future. It doesn't mean they can't be put as the last 2 builds, because like I said, I do have those 2 spaces available. So yeah, if you have any ideas or comments about that, let me know down below, because like I said, I can still do those builds in the future. And like, I have a huge list of ideas that aren't a part of the A to Z challenge. They're just like general ideas. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Super stressful for the first little bit, but super fun for the second bit, I reckon, because I will be on holidays and I'm super excited for that. Because I'm gonna try and, like, I'm gonna have to do 1 build a day already when I get to that point, but I'm gonna try and do more than that, because I want to get ahead of my uni schedule for in the future. And for those people who are like, you need to relax, otherwise you're going to burn out, you're absolutely correct, but I keep in mind, some of these builds are going to take me 2 hours. Even if I spend 4 hours a day building, I still have about 12 hours to do anything else I want to do. So yeah, I'm not too worried about burning myself out, especially since a lot of my friends will also be free, so we will definitely be able to hang out a lot more, which means I'll be able to relax a lot more. So yeah, I've been kind of keeping an eye on my schedule and adjusting it here and there as we go and figuring it out, and I think I can do it. If I didn't think I could do it, I just would stop and I wouldn't announce it, and I would slowly do it over time and build it up and save it for another month, but I think it's perfectly doable. I know a few people I've been talking to behind the scenes about it have said, you're a bit crazy, you need to relax, you need to slow down, but I'm not too worried. I think, especially since I'll be on holidays, that's the one big thing. I don't do anything on my holidays, and I'm the sort of person, if I don't do anything, I feel useless and I feel miserable. So at least I'll have something to do in that time period, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not going to just be bored out of my mind, which is fantastic. But yeah, I will be taking care of myself for the people who are worried. I'm not just going to be throwing myself into doing crazy things and then not being able to deal with it. I definitely have thought about this long and hard, and yeah, like I said, I'm not all that worried. I'm pretty confident that I can get it done, provided that I just keep working every day on the things I need to work on. And there are days where I know that my roommates are going to be free, so I kind of leave those days a bit more free than other days so that I can still go out and do things with them. I don't have to be worried like, oh, am I going to be able to like find this? Like, I've made the time. I've thought about it in advance so that if they say, hey, you want to do something spur of the moment, I'm like, absolutely, let's go. It's not, yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Anyway, that's probably enough of me rambling about that. This build is, like I said before, a duplex, so you could have theoretically 2 families living here. There are, I actually don't know how many bedrooms there are. I think they might be, well, yeah, I don't actually know. There's at least 2 masters and 2 kids' bedrooms in each one, I think. And then potentially 3 bathrooms in each. I'll be more certain in the next video when I actually get to see it all. I think each place has 3 kids' rooms and 1 master. I could be wrong in that though, because it's moving around too fast and I just cannot see. And I, of course, do the weird thing to the wooden floors that I always do. I haven't done it since this build, and I'm gonna try not to because there's no need to, in all of the ideas I have. And yeah, not really much else to my thoughts. This is kind of designed more like a model home than a lived-in home, but it might be like that one is a model home and the other was and has just been bought. So that's why there is a little bit of personalization around, but it might just be like it's just been a model home and now they're advancing, like not advancing it, they're adjusting it to be a, like, yeah, they've moved in and now all their stuff's in here, if that makes sense. Like it's being personalized. It's not just a family. It's not just a home that looks like a model home. It's a family home, but they've tried to keep it as much model home-esque as they could. Because I've been to a fair share of model homes and I've seen a wide variety of them being decorated and not decorated. So I've seen, they've had a couple of shirts hanging up in the closet, or they've had in the cupboard some empty containers with the, like, sometimes containers come with labeling that have food printed on it, or they might go and print food and put it in the, like, print a food image and put it inside the container. You can kind of get an idea of sizing and spacing and things like that, which I think is, yeah, it's alright, but I don't know, I like personalized houses a lot more than the generic home, and I understand that model homes have to be a bit generic so that it can, like, more people can look at it and go, oh, like, I like this. We could put this here and we could change this, and, you can see a lot of potential and it covers a lot more people, but I personally don't want my house to look like everyone else's. I don't know, I feel like some of the things I do like are pretty, I don't want to say universal, but pretty common. And yeah, I just feel like having it be all the same as everyone else, I'd be unhappy. I would want my home to look a little more like, not like me, but the styled in a way that I like, rather than a style that would be long lasting. Like easy for selling the house in the future and whatever. And I get that it's important, but if I'm planning on living there for a very long time, does it matter what the resale value is if I change the tiles to something that's slightly different and slightly odd? You know, people who are buying houses that are like already done, they're not a work in progress. If they don't like it, they can fix it. But anyway, that's a rant for another time. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.